You will recall that BC paramedics spent months on strike last year, rallying for better support for rural workers, like the two paramedics who were killed. The government ended the strike with an order that ambulance attendants must go back to work, and some of the issues on the table, such as on-call or pager pay, were never resolved. News reporter Meribeth Burton has more on that and the sense of loss being felt far beyond Vancouver Island. Meribeth.
Hudson, emergency responders tell me today they know their jobs can be risky, but still at the end of the day, they expect to head home safely to their loved ones. That's why the deaths of the paramedics near Tofino are so unsettling. The deaths of two paramedics who work at BC Ambulance Service Station number 136 in Tofino have left a painful void for their colleagues.
A tragedy like this, it hits home. It hits home, I think, harder than what we do on a normal day-to-day basis. So paramedics are the ones that our communities rely upon in their time of need. Paramedics are the ones that are out risking our lives to save the lives of others.
The losses are being felt by emergency responders all over Vancouver Island.
We work, side by side at medical aid calls on a day-to-day basis.
Nearly 300 kilometers away from the Kennedy Lake crash site, the staff at Saanich Fire is rattled by the paramedics' death.
Very high degree of respect for them, and it was really a state of shock. Anytime any of our responders go to work, they expect to go home and see their families in the morning. So, very, very heartfelt apologies to everyone in their organization.
Both representatives from the Saanich Fire Hall and the Victoria Fire Hall say that when the memorial service is planned in Tofino, they will be sending representatives from here. Grief-stricken emergency responders are posting messages of condolences on the BC Ambulance Service Facebook page. This one from John Manning in Brooklyn, New York City. To all of my brothers and sister EMTs and paramedics in BC, please accept our deepest sympathy on your tragic loss. Working conditions in small BC communities were among the divisive issues in the paramedic strike that lasted from April until November 2009. Paramedics were given a 3% raise and ordered back to work. But rural deployment issues, including on-call or pager pay at just $2 an hour in Tofino and many other centres, were never addressed. All BC paramedics are now rallying behind the small Tofino centre.
We've had paramedics from all over the West Coast and all over Vancouver Island coming here to fill the shifts in Tofino so that our brothers and sisters here can deal with their grief in their own way and have the time to heal that they needed.
One of the deceased drivers was 65 years old. The province has no mandatory retirement age anymore, but the ambulance service has a policy that people over 65 can only work part-time. And BJ Shute of the Ambulance Paramedics Union of BC says plans for the memorial are in the works now. He expects upwards of 5,000 people to attend that service, so finding a suitable venue in the small but scenic town of Tofino may prove to be a challenge. We should know more, Hudson, in the coming days about a very public tribute to these brave Tofino paramedics.
All right, Meribeth Burton reporting. Meribeth, thank you.